Hello. This channel is just a diversion. It's a compassionate diversion, but it is a diversion. There are a lot of channels non-duality channels that talk about non-duality on how it is to be there, how it is to experience it when you have seen through self. You know that the fantasy of a self is just a delusion, it's not real. You have no doubt anymore. You're not searching anymore. You don't talk you don't talk bad about other people. You have no craving towards anything. You have no ill will or aversion towards anything. And you know that what you're experiencing right now is the only reality. You're no longer tied into the past or planning for the future. There's just the pure being. Now, there are a lot of channels that are talking from that space. I like to talk about the development, not how you get there, but how you become aware of who you actually are. Because the ego in us, the selfing, the me-go, that's the thoughts that are right now sitting and listening to this and trying to take what I'm talking about into a context to intellectually understand and either compare with I'm there or I'm not there and I should be there. And you know those times in your life when you have had that pure being where you did something or you experienced something where it felt like time didn't exist. It could be that you went for a run. It could be that you looked into the eyes of a loved one. It could be that you were playing with a puppy. It could be a lot of different things. But you had those split moments, those glimpses of a pure being, of a pure essence, where it's not positive or negative. It just is. It's not tied into time. You can't really say how long it felt like that. It just was. That is your pure being. That is reality. That is your essence. The majority of times we snap out of it and we go back into the me-go. We go back into the thinking, into the fantasy, where everything is played out in a now, and something will become, and it better be better than what is now. Or you hold a lot of grudges towards something that happened in the past, and now you're going to do a lot not to get in that situation again. All that is fantasy. It's just fantasy. And what I would like to do with this channel is to create a space where you put all that to the side and you just see if you can be present with the videos and just listen to what I'm saying, maybe reflect or meditate about it afterwards, but not so much having an opposite opinion or having a better or worse, or not comparing to anything, but just having the pure presence and the pure being. See if you can awake that in you when you listen to the videos. And what I'm gonna do for the next period of time is that I'm gonna walk you through the different phases that happens in an awakening. And I know that's a super conceptual. It's very much putting everything into small boxes, and reality is not like that. So it's not because there's a path you can take, because there is no path. You know that from that moment that you were just thinking about, where you had that pure essence, that pure being. It just happened. There was not something that you could plan for it to happen, because you can't. And the thing is, you're there all the time. So it's just that overlay of ego happening, of the fantasy happening. It's seeing that is just an overlay. And just like you wake up from a dream, when you wake up, you know that it was just a dream. But when you were in the dream, it felt very real. And this is the same. This is the same. Where you are right now, where you are sitting and listening to this, and you have a comparison in you, and you want to go forward, and that is the dream, you know. But just like you were lying and dreaming, the you that were dreaming did not disappear and did not come into being when you woke up. You were there all along. This is the same. You're there all along. You're here right now. That pure being, that pure essence is here right now. And what I would like to do with this channel, the purpose of the channel, my intention of this channel, is just to be a voice that is talking about different aspects of that, because it is like turning a kaleidoscope. It is like you look into a kaleidoscope and then you just twist it a little bit and the entire picture is different. That's how it is when you become aware of the fantasy and you become aware of reality, when you discover what is fantasy. And at some point you're going to reach the point where you are aware that it's a fantasy. Just like you can reach the point where you have lucid dreaming, where you can talk to yourself in the dream, or you can manipulate what is happening in the dream. It's just the same as this, that you can become aware of the fantasy and be present in reality. Yeah, that's the purpose of the channel. So take a look around, take a look at my homepage, damore.uk. I'm still working on the page, and I'm gonna work on the page while I make videos, so it's gonna be a process in itself. So if you check out the homepage and then follow the videos, then hopefully we're gonna have a process together. That would be great. So yeah, bye.